Okay, world, today we're talking about cheating. Yes, cheating. Do man cheat? Why man cheat? And is there an idness to that madness? Well, if you read the book, you'll read that I cheated a couple of times. Um, but it's always a cause and effect. And know that there's a difference between cheating and making a mistake. And I'm going to explain that. Cheating is more of meeting a girl, y'all going out constantly while you got a girlfriend, things of that such. That's cheating. Now, making a mistake is, being pissed off at your girl, go out and have a drink, meet a girl at the bar, y'all do y'all thing, but you come home and you tell your girl about it, or you tell her about it later, which 90% of the men aren't going to do that because that never ends well. But a lot of times, there's a lot of cause and effects of cheating that women don't know about. Like, for example, sometimes men get in a relationship because they force. Like they feel like they're about to lose you, or you give them an ultimatum, be with me or I'm leaving, or you guys have kids together, and he's just stuck in a situation where he really didn't want to be in it, but he just chose to be in it, and he just, he's not happy internal. So his flesh become weak to do what he does, which is relating to cheating. Now, how does a woman stop a man for cheating? You can't. Um, you can be the greatest woman in the world, but if he's going to cheat, he's going to cheat. It's no way around it. Now, can a cheater change? Yes. I mean, anybody can change. I mean, a crackhead can stop smoking crack. So anything's possible. But the reality of it is, it's still a cause and effect to why he might be doing what he's doing, or why he chooses to do what he do. Now, for you to figure out how to fix the problem, or if there is a problem within yourself, is communication. That's the key. Talking to him. Like, a lot of women don't know how to talk to their man. Yes, women know how to talk, like talk a whole lot, but you got to know how to communicate with him. Like, for a man, if y'all have that strong bond, like a best friend, a friendship bond, it makes it harder for him to cheat because he feel like, man, I talk to my best friend about everything, so how can I not talk to her about this? So it's that guilt trip in his mind where he feels like he just can't do it, or he won't do it. Now, do all men cheat? No, all men don't cheat. I mean, I've been in a relationship that I didn't cheat. It's possible not to cheat. You don't have to cheat. But what women need to understand is, as bad as it sounds, you have to go out and beyond for your man. I mean, if you feel like your man is halfway decent, you got to give it your all, because at the end of the day, that halfway decent man might have took you and your kids in. He might have just took you in and moved in with you, or you guys went and got a house together. You got to ask yourself, out of the 10 men that you done dated or been out here in the club with and got all these numbers, how many men has tried to settle down with you? Yeah, I know you hear crickets, but it's the truth. Like, you can meet 10 dudes and all them 10 dudes not trying to settle down with you. So that man that's giving his time to actually settle down with you, try to make that work. Try to be his friend. Be his friend first. Or at least try to be his friend. If it's him watching football and you don't like football, it's compromise. You gotta sit down, watch foot. If you don't want to watch football, just at least make the chicken. Make the chicken, give him a beer or two. That way he feel like, man, I got it made. Like, my baby here, she here for me. Same thing with basketball, baseball, whatever. Like, you gotta cater to your dude. Like, that's the reality of it. Because if you cater to him in return, it's going to come back to you. And if he out here still running the street and you doing all that, well then I mean, you're just not the one for him. But the reality of it is, that's where I realize a lot of females lack at. And I got female friends that I talk to all the time. And I tell them that. Like, you have to make investments into your guy. Because it's so easy for him to walk out on these streets and meet a girl, and as majority of you women know, other women don't care. Them are the two women that I talked about out of the 10 that are not great and good. The whores. They don't care. A lot of women drive off messing with a dude that got a girl, and for many reasons. It's no attachments. They know, like, if they need a bill paid, he gonna pay it, or he gonna up the cheese because he getting his cake and eating it too. So if you run around here complaining while your man cheating, ask yourself, what have you done to make an investment into the relationship to make him happy, to make him not want to cheat? I'm not saying that a man shouldn't or should be cheating. Like, no, I'm not condoning that. But the reality of it is that women don't realize is how hard at times it is to stay faithful. I mean, you got to deal with women that bleed once a month, go through emotional swings and things of that such. We don't go through that, so we don't understand. We don't. So it makes it hard, and you think about women outnumbering man, it makes it even more difficult. So if you cater to your dude and and you give your all to him and you invest in him, you listen to him, you listen to him talk, because a man will tell you everything if you just shut your mouth and listen, and then just communicate with him, man. Try to be his friend, try to talk to him, have an open mind. Like, that's what a lot of females don't have an open mind. Ask yourself, how many of y'all can sit back and talk to your man about his ex flings, his ex girlfriends, sexual stuff, and not get jealous? Don't worry, I'll wait. Okay, not many. And that's the problem. Like, if he feel like he's comfortable enough to talk to you about that, and y'all can joke about him, like, he'd be like, yeah, babe, I used to turn up, but her stuff stink. Y'all laugh about it. That's a friendship. Like, it builds from that. Then, y'all steady invest into the relationship, then you know that he won't cheat. He won't have a reason to. Then you make sure you satisfy him in the bed. I mean, if you tired, hey, it's two other things that does work. You just have to, man. That's the reality of it. The situation, the way this world is right now. We don't live in the 70s and 80s where the world, where temptations wasn't as great as it is today. I mean, you can turn on TV and see, butt naked models, or get on the internet and it's just free porn everywhere. So it makes it a lot difficult, And there are good dudes in this world. It is. It's good dudes like my father. He never cheated on the two women that he been with. That's just him. And it's like probably 5% of him in this world. But when you're talking about an age bracket from maybe 18 to 35, to forget 35, 40, that's slim to none. It's just not. So to fix this problem, it starts off in the beginning when you first meet the dude, or even when you guys first commit. Like, you gotta be open. You gotta be open minded with your man. That's the only way it's gonna work. You gotta keep an open mind. You gotta put the jealousy to the side, because jealousy don't do nothing but make him run away and talk to somebody else because he can't talk to you. That's another thing. If your dude can't talk to you about simple things that's on his mind and worry about you getting jealous or defensive, don't worry. He'll talk to somebody else that's going to listen. And that female is going to key off of it, and then you wonder why your man be gone. But that's the reality of the situation. When you read the book, everything I just talked about is the life I lived in my book, from women to relationship to relationship. So you'll get a hands-on experience to read how I thought, how I felt, how and why I did it. And a lot of times I didn't do it just because men cheat off emotions too. Because what you got to realize is if a man go in on, you know, well, baby, I feel this way, I feel that way, and you come back, why you acting soft? He just gonna back down. Because he like, dang, I'm letting you in. I'm trying to tell you how I feel, and now you just made me feel bad. So keep the line of communication open mind, and that's how you prevent your man from cheating. Make sure you buy the book on themindofwomanizer.com. It's on Nook. You can download it on all your tablets, iPads, Androids. It's for $9.99 on Nook. Also on Kindle. You can download Kindle on all the stuff too. It's $9.99 on there too. You can read it just like the regular book. If you want the book and you want it signed, buy it, then contact me and I'll sign it and send it to you myself. Other than that, I hope this video helps someone grow, change. That's the key too, women. You gotta change. Make some changes in your life. Nobody's going to be perfect but God, but everybody can always make some changes to grow. That's the word to remember. Grow. Have a good night.